Hey y'all, it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to say hi and to welcome you. And if you are coming back to visit my channel, thank you so much. We are ending this fall decorating series here out on our front porch. This is one of my favorite places to decorate. I'll show you around. If this is your first time here, it's a rather large porch, so we have a lot to do out here today. I recently went and get some fall plants from a local nursery, but it was pretty late in the day, so I didn't get to film that, but I promise I'll give you a peek at all the things that we will be planting and putting out in pots today. But we're going to be adding some beautiful fall flowers and plants here on the porch today. It's a beautiful fall day. It actually rained here this morning. Now we have a nice breeze, so it's a perfect day to be out here and filming. Be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. Make sure you let me know in the comments that you stopped by for a visit, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you love seasonal decorating, seasonal aromatherapy, thrifting, and DIYs, I would love for you to join our Little House on Metairie family. We are going to end this season with a beautiful day and evening fall home tour, so I can't wait to show you guys around for that. And then we're going to kick off this year's Christmas decorating series, which I am so excited for. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can come back and visit me. So we have a lot to accomplish. I want to take you guys along with me. So let's start decorating. We're going to start off by bringing some life back to these flower garden beds. So this has a beautiful wheelbarrow, but as you see, not a lot survived over the summer. We did not get a lot of rain here, so I am freshening things up. I apologize. It is an ugly hot mess right here, but we are going to add some beautiful flowers and bring it back to life. Off camera, we're going to do some weeding and add some beautiful mulch back. We have a lot of things over the summer that we did not upkeep, and these beds were some of them. So we are going to add beauty back by first planting these white petunias. So we're going to add these beautiful white and burgundy, or almost like a deep red color, snapdragons.
Set out on the open road, same old place you always used to go when you were younger. We're speeding through a 50 song like your dad before you didn't even notice. The old man with silver hair sitting in his rocking chair. Soon you'll be there. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget.
On the stairs on our porch, we have a landing into this pot. I added a crouton, thanks to my sweet subscriber who taught me how to pronounce it properly. Next to that, I added this white pumpkin and this beautiful black lantern.
Listening to the same old tune as you heard before. Even knew the language.
On this side of the porch, I have this sign that I made out of a fence that had fallen, and underneath it I have a planter. So I have one on this side of the porch and the other, so inside each one I thought I would add those white mums. And then to this little planter, I just would get some fall picks that I thought would match the porch this year, just sticking to like a harvest theme. So I just am going to add the random picks until I'm happy with how it looks. Next to the planter, I added this beautiful church, and then on the other side of the porch in that second planter, we added the mum. And then next to it, I thought I would add this cute little ladder. I'd move it around quite a bit for the different holidays, and I thought it'd be cute just here with some pumpkins and then that cute Hello Fall sign. Next, I'm adding 3 of these burgundy mums inside our plant hangers. To this large planter we have next to our door, I'm going to add a cruton plant and then some faux ferns behind it.
The old man with silver hair sitting in his rocking chair. Soon you'll be there. Although it's easy to.
Now we're going to add some beautiful shrimp plants to each of these planters on each side of our steps. Now we're going to decorate this conversation area here on the porch. First, I'm going to add this table runner, and then on top of it, this beautiful basket my brother actually gave to me. On this side table, inside this fleur-de-lis planter, I'm adding this cruton plant, and then next to it, just a simple black lantern. I decided we needed a little bit more color, so I moved both of these back to add this cute little pumpkin. We have a lot to decorate here on the porch, but I promise I will give you a close-up when we're all done. I gathered a few stems that I thought would match out here and just added it to that beautiful tall vase on the other side of the seating area. And now we're going to decorate the basket. In the center, I added this glass vase and then this beautiful LED candle I'm going to add to the center. And then I got these tiny little pine cones, and I'm going to fill up the vase halfway.
With every line across your back to where the summer never ended.
I added the pine cones a little bit higher because I wanted to make sure it showed, but I think it's covering the candle too much. But first I want to add all of the stuff inside the basket before I decide how much of the pine cones in the center to leave. But inside we're just going to add some pumpkins, pine cones, some balls, and some gourds. Since I have a lot of black accents, instead of fall pillows, I decided to add these back to each chair, and then to the couch, this lumbar pillow. I'm a little disappointed. We cleaned all the cushions and the cats have already messed them all up, but this is where they sleep most of the time. Above the seating area, we have this metal arch, and I had this grapevine wreath up here for spring and summer, and I decided to keep it out and just take this garland and attach it to the grapevine wreath. I'm going to do this off camera because it might take me a while just to tuck in each piece and then spread them out to make it look natural. On the wall next to the metal arch, I have this metal shelf that I thrifted a few years ago. And to the top shelf, I'm adding this cute light up Hobby Lobby pumpkin. And to the bottom shelf, this Hello Fall sign. This either was bought from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. And then next to that, I just added 2 pine cones. Now we're going to decorate around the front door. So I have this garland out. I used it for spring and then summer, and I didn't want to really use it for fall, but I contemplated whether I wanted to take it down and then turn around and put it right back up for Christmas. I came up with the idea to go get some corn stalks and then just tie wrap them on each side to hide the garland. So I went and get this harvest sign. I did a DIY on this years ago. It was the same cypress fence that had fallen that I made the welcome sign with the planter earlier. So this was another sign that I made, and I thought it would be perfect here. I was going to put it on the inside, but I moved it to the outside because I want to add these baskets. And I just went and get some picks that I thought would match the cornstalk and the harvest theme. Now I just have to hide the green garland at the top. So I went and get this give thanks sign. I bought this several years ago from Goodwill. I think it was like $1.99, maybe even 99 cents. And I decided to just go ahead and get some wire and staple it to make my own hanger with a tiny little bow at the top. And now I'm going to take this garland and just kind of tuck it on each side of the sign just to hide some of the green. I won't be able to hide all of it because I only have 3 of them. So I'm going to put one on each side, and then I'm going to save the last one and just kind of string it all the way across on top. And I'm okay with a little bit of the green showing. I just want to hide it as much as possible. Next to the harvest sign, I'm adding this milk jug, and then next to that, I'm adding this cute jack-o'-lantern. It actually lights up at night. It's my small nod to Halloween. We don't really decorate for Halloween, mostly just fall. But occasionally we'll add some jack-o'-lanterns like this cute one. And I could always turn it around like this right after Halloween and have it just be on the pumpkin side. I decided so we can see it lit up in the evenings to just add it on top of the milk jug instead. In front of the door, I'm adding this mat I bought last year from At Home's after fall sale. It was 75 or 90% off, so really inexpensive. Last spring, those of you who follow me might recognize this beautiful wheelbarrow I bought at the old antique schoolhouse. It was something I wanted to use so badly here on my porch for fall to match the wheelbarrow that we have in our garden bed. So instead of flowers, I thought it'd be cute just to add some pumpkins. And then to fill in the gaps, I'm just adding some leaves and some different small and medium pine cones. In front of the planter, I'm adding another after fall clearance sale from At Home. This really cute fall sign. I bought it very inexpensively, and they did have the little stem on the F, but for some reason it's not here anymore. So I'm not sure if it fell or if it's in the bin that I was storing it in. So I'll go look, and if I can't find it, I may just have to make one, but that'll be another time. And then next to that, I'm adding this lantern we've had at our home when we bought it, and I've moved it all over this house. So I just added a LED candle inside of it. Above the planter, we have this wall shelf, and above that we have this welcome to our home sign that I like to put a wreath. So I added that one thinking it looks like the corn and the harvest. And then this adorable wooden pumpkin I bought from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. Next to the pumpkin, I added this black lantern with this LED candle. Now let's cozy up the porch swing. I'm adding this throw blanket I bought years ago from the $1 through $5 section at Target. And then in front of it, I'm tucking this thrifted pillow and then another lumbar pillow in front of that one, and then this really cute gather one. Next to the harvest sign, we have this cabinet. I went ahead and wiped the top down because it had gotten pretty dirty, and I'm just adding back the lanterns I had on top of it. This cabinet was my grandparents', and we painted it and added it here on the porch to put all of our garden supplies in. So as you saw, I just added some white candles inside each lantern and then added some corn. Above the cabinet, I added back this Little House on Metairie sign that my sweet son made me 2 Christmases ago. Next to the sign, we have this wall planter, and I just grabbed some random picks that I thought would match our harvest theme. We're going to add a few finishing touches like 2 pumpkins and some planters going down these steps. I would love to put tons of pumpkins and gourds, but it's just too expensive to buy all of that, especially this close to the end of the season. We're going to add a few finishing touches. I'm hanging this cute acorn right here on our garden hook. And then I went ahead and added some pumpkin stakes inside the garden beds. I bought those again from At Home's after fall clearance sale last year. And then I added this adorable thankful sign, another one that I made from that fence board. I added this welcome flag. And we are all done decorating the porch, friends, for this fall. I cannot wait to walk around and show you guys how it all turned out. Well, friends, I sure hope that you enjoyed this wrap-up video decorating out here on our front porch for fall. I love taking you guys along with me, and I sure hope that you got some great ideas and inspiration for your own home. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our Little House on Metairie channel. We love all things seasonal decorating, seasonal aromatherapy, thrifting, DIYs. So I would love for you to join us. It's absolutely free to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to press the notification bell as well, because we will end this beautiful fall season with a day and evening fall home tour. And then we will kick off this year's Christmas decorating season, which I cannot wait for. So until next time, friends, bye for now.